Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make this beginner-friendly bralette using leftover fabric. It is very easy to make and you can recreate this using fabric scraps you already have at home or even transform an outfit you no longer wear into something new. So let's get started. First, take your measurement from your shoulder down to your underbust. Mine is 14 inches. Now, we are not going to use this measurement exactly as it is. We are going to subtract about 3 to 4 inches depending on how much coverage you want your bralette to have. I'll be subtracting 3 inches. So 14 minus 3 gives me 11 inches. Then, after adding 1 inch sewing allowance, I'll be working with 12 inches. The next step is to fold your fabric into a cone shape like this. Then measure and mark your 12 inches all around. Go ahead to connect your markings and cut it out. Then trim off any rough edge. Go ahead and use the first piece to cut out 3 more pieces because you will need 4 pieces in total. The next step is to make the neck straps. The straps I am working with are 24.5 inches long and 1 inch wide, which means when opened, it is 2 inches wide. I have already marked my half-inch sewing allowance, so I'll quickly stitch them while closing one edge. So here's what the straps look like after stitching. Now, I'll trim off the excess allowance, turn them to the right side using a broomstick. You can use any strap turner you have. Then, I'll go ahead to iron the straps. Next, bring in the cup pieces and place them right sides facing each other. Then, insert one strap in between like this and pin it properly. Now, repeat the same steps for the second cup. After that, head over to your sewing machine and stitch around both pieces using half-inch allowance. So here's what both cups look like after stitching. Next, trim off the excess allowance and notch so it relaxes properly when you flip it to the right side. After notching, flip the both of them to the right side and go ahead to iron them properly. Now, let's work on the band. First, decide how wide you want your band to be. I want my band to be 3.5 inches wide, so after adding half-inch sewing allowance, I'll be cutting 4 inches on fold. And when it is opened up, that gives me 8 inches total width. For the length of the band, measure your underbust circumference and add extra 30 to 50 inches depending on how long you want your back ties to be. My underbust circumference is 33 inches. Which I measured and marked first. Then I went ahead to add extra 40 inches because I want some extra length left at the back after tying. So in total, I have 73 inches here. For this particular bralette, I'm adding a little S-stay interfacing to one side of the band for extra structure. This step is completely optional. For the other 2 bralettes, I didn't use interfacing and they still came out soft and nice. So you don't have to use interfacing, okay? So I'll quickly iron the interfacing and I'll be back. So here's what the band looks like after ironing the interfacing. The next step is to fold the band into 2, making sure both ends are aligned properly. Then, divide your underbust circumference by 4. My underbust circumference is 33 inches, so 33 divided by 4 gives me 8.25 inches. So I am going to mark 8.25 inches from the midpoint, just like you see me doing. And because I want a little extra side coverage, I will add half an inch. So I am going to measure and mark extra half an inch. If you have a fuller bust, try to add this extra half inch so you don't get spillage at the sides, okay? It means that I marked 8.75 inches in total. So I'll notch that point, then use my chalk to transfer the markings on both sides because this opening is where the cups will be attached. You can leave the ends straight if you want, but I prefer a slightly curved edge for a softer finish. So I'll shape both ends by going in by 4 inches at the top and half an inch at the bottom, then connect it smoothly with a curve. The same thing applies to the other end. I am going to stitch from this end to the notched point, then I'll stop there. I'll continue from the other notched points to the other end, leaving this middle section open because that's where the cups will be attached. So here's what it looks like after sewing. The next step is to trim off the excess allowance on the sides. I'll trim this end and stop at the first notch, then continue from the second notch to the other end. Once I'm done with that, I will turn it to the right side, then head over to my ironing table and give it a good press. The next step is to gather the cups. There are two ways you can gather your fabric. You can either gather it manually using a needle and thread, or you can use your sewing machine. I'll be using my sewing machine. So I will increase my stitch length to the highest setting, which is 5. Then I'll sew 2 loose rows at the base. Now, the next step is to determine how wide we'll be gathering the cups to. If you remember, my cup opening was 8.75 inches, and because I want the cups to overlap slightly at the center so the bust is better covered, I'll be adding another 1.5 inches, okay? This 1.5 inches will basically serve as the overlap allowance. So 8.75 plus 1.5 inches extra gives me 10.25 inches. That means I will be gathering each cup to 10.25 inches. To gather the cups, I'll gently pull the threads until the cup measures 10.25 inches. Then I'll repeat the same process for the second cup. Now, it is time to overlap the gathered cups. Remember, I want to overlap them by 1.5 inches for extra coverage. So I'll measure 1.5 inches inward and mark it. Then I'll overlap both cups at that point and pin them together. After that, I'll head over to my sewing machine to secure it in place. Next, I'll fold the cups into two and notch the midpoint. I'll also fold the band into two and mark the midpoint. Then I'll match the midpoint of the cups to the midpoint of the band opening and pin everything properly from one end to the other. As you can see, our cups sized the band opening perfectly, and that is how yours should be, okay? After that, I will head over to the sewing machine and stitch it down using 1/2 inch allowance. Once it is attached, I will trim off any hanging threads, tuck the raw allowance neatly into the band, and top stitch to secure everything in place, just like you see me doing. And that's it for this beginner-friendly bralette tutorial. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, which is how to sew this bubble dress with an open back and elastic detail. See you in the next one.